Marshall Berol is back with me to explain why his fund performance is down, but his optimism about the commodity market is actually up. So your fund is down about 30% over the last year, but you're still optimistic. Why?
Well, we're definitely optimistic, and the fund has had great years in 2009, 2010, and it's been down more recently because the stocks in the resource companies, and while Encompass Fund is not only a resource company fund, but we have a lot of resource companies, and the stocks are down and they've trailed the commodities. We think that the stocks will catch up to the commodities, such as gold, and the fund will do well going forward.
Heard your call on gold, the $2,000 announced. That was earlier on in the show. But what about other commodities? And what about the miners? We have a lot of analysts that come on and fund managers and say that they play the miners instead of playing the commodity.
Yes, and that's what the Encompass Fund, which is a mutual fund, invests in stocks. So we're investing in the mining companies, the ones that are exploring for the different commodities and producing it. And it's a tough business, but that's also what creates the opportunity. We're looking for long-term capital appreciation with Encompass Fund. So we're not traders. We're not looking to do something for today or tomorrow, but longer term. And we think the factors, not only for gold, but for various other commodities such as copper, strategic metals, some of the energy areas.
You also told me something, you were telling me in the break about antimony, and it's something that I had not actually, it was a new way to invest in a new play. What is antimony? How do I play antimony?
Well, the primary way to play antimony, and it's a large holding in our fund, is United States Antimony, which is a company very recently listed on the American Stock Exchange. What was the American, now the New York Stock Exchange markets. And it produces, mines and produces antimony in Mexico and mills it and smelters it. And antimony is used in a variety of products. It's a flame retardant. It's used in various fabrics. It's used it's got military purposes. It's used as a hardening in ammunition. It's used in fluorescent lights. And so it's got
so it mostly comes out of China, but this is a way to play it.
Well, it mostly comes out of China, but for the users, such as General Electric and Kohler, and the governments outside of China want to have a supply that's not in China. And United States Antimony provides that.
Real quick, you also like Chesapeake. I do want to get that into our viewers as well.
Yeah, we think that natural gas is finally bottomed, and Chesapeake, which is a controversial stock, but has a lot going for it, not the least of which is its incoming new management.
New leadership, I knew you were going to say that.
And new significant stockholders.
They've had some rough PR, but you're right, there is new leadership at Chesapeake. Well, Marshall, thank you very much for being on the show. Marshall Berol, co-portfolio of the Encompass Fund.